Tamikaze here with an update on silver for you. Going to jump right into it. Got dollar index here. Looks like we bounced off all-time, not all-time, but long-term downtrend. So let's just zoom out here. So you can see here we have the downtrend right here and the uptrend right here. Bounced off the uptrend here, and it just bounced off the downtrend here. So let's zoom in again. Let's go to the hour, so you can see the downtrend a little bit better. So you can see here we got all these peaks that are bouncing, and it bounced down here, and it just bounced down again here. So I'm expecting tomorrow to be a big day for dollar and silver, deciding which way they're going to go. So I expect it to kind of do a little bit of wishy-washy overnight, and then what I'm going to show you in the morning will determine whether it goes up or down. So let's look at silver real quick. I can spell silver. So silver right here had a downtrend, and it broke above here, but let's go towards the end of the day. It broke this downtrend, but also still has this one, and it looks like it broke up against there just recently. So these are two big candles just recently. So silver is headed in the right direction, and now what I really want to show you is the economic calendar for tomorrow. So this is all the data that we're getting tomorrow. We're getting a lot of European data, so a lot of PMI data overnight, composite PMI data, which could help strengthen the euro, which will drive the dollar down. And then the big things we're getting in the morning are the jobless claims, and then our export and import numbers. And these are going to be what really, if we click on that, you can see here that this is going to be what's going to drive the dollar up. So this is something you can research yourself. Just go to investing.com, click on economic calendar, and then you can see here it has a little description of every indicator. So if you don't know what they are, it'll tell you. So for instance, the imports month over month, a lower than expected number should be taken as positive for the US dollar, while a higher than expected number is negative. So we want imports numbers to be higher and exports to be lower, and that would weaken the dollar and strengthen silver. So going back to here, jobless claims and all of that will also impact the dollar. So if it is lower than expected, you could also see strengthen the dollar as our economy recovers. But another thing we have on the horizon is we still have stimulus news and QE news, so that also will affect the dollar. So I just wanted to give you a quick update here. I am still bullish on silver. If we zoom out here, we can see it's still in an uptrend clearly, so it's nothing to be afraid of. It's actually a rising wedge, so we can actually update a line here. That looks pretty good. There we go. So we have a rising wedge here. You can see if we turn both of these purple, you can see the outline of the wedge. So there's your wedge right there. So I expect this to bounce back up here off tomorrow's data, and then kind of do one of these the rest of the week. So I think next week's going to be silver's big week. I think I was a week early pulling the trigger on it, but that's okay. We got leaps, and we're not afraid. So, I mean, don't be afraid to worry about silver. I would say let's wait till the end of the week and reevaluate it next week. But if the data goes in our favor tomorrow, silver should see a big day up, and we should see silver gap up almost $1 to $2 tomorrow. Could test this line up here potentially. Let's wait and see.